Welcome to the Radio Cult Wine Show, the show where we talk about the finest wines of Italy that for one reason or another they became cult. Radio Cult Wine Show. What is the main reason why these wines become cult? Because what I believe is they are truly delicious. Yes, is that simple? It is that simple because when things are truly delicious, year in, year out, it's when they could become cult. But they also become cult when there is a winemaker that knows what he's doing or what she is doing. As in the case with Paleo, Le Macchiole. This is a winery run by Cinzia Merli, a very, very, very sweet, polite, but stubborn and resilient female winemaker. Cinzia has made it so that now Le Macchiole is a 100% organic winery with these vineyards that are geometrically designed all the way down to the ocean. So what am I trying to say here is that there's nothing better to learn about wine than get your ass into the property. So you gotta go there, guys. Like, you can drink as many wines as you want. You can watch as many Radio Cult Wine shows as you want, but nothing compares to go to a winery. Was that too much? Well, I don't know. Because if it's too much, my beautiful regista is gonna cut it. So I don't give a damn. Well, let's go for it, man. I just poured it without telling you that I did. But before I'm going to mention about the wine, it's chocolate. It's like just being in the chocolate factory. You know the movie? I'm a kid right now. I'm just on this speedboat, in a speedboat on a chocolate ocean with some blueberries that just pop out here and there, and together with it there is a menthol and a what is it, like a herbaceousness. That's it. You might be wondering, you don't have the glass in front of you, but you know what it is? It's like my mind palace, and that's how I would want you to taste wines, guys. Just put your nose there for a minute. What did I say? For a few seconds, and then just forget about everything else. It's you and your memory, because you know better than anyone else. So yes, that's what I got with my first sniff of Paleo 2016. And when I go back on a second round, maybe you swirl the glass around just to give it some air, like this. What happens is that the wine might release something else that you didn't detect it at the beginning. Like in this case, I've got a super tobacco and leathery aromas. Man, it's so beautiful. It's like, I have to be honest, it's just like something that you feel like you want to drink it in front of a fireplace, possibly in the winter on the ocean, or evening time on the ocean is always good. What is there? You remember that chocolate that I was swimming into? Right now there is a lot of it, but there is a pure like velvet, liquid velvet that infiltrates in every corner of your palate. This wine is all about volume. It's all about roundness. It's all about this very generous, mature black fruit without being overripe. So this is like a super Tuscans. This is like Bulgari to the uttermost level. I mean, I have to be honest, it's the best vintage for sure. Like for me, this is the best vintage that Paleo has ever seen. 2016. When was the first time that Paleo came in the market, though? Good question, guys. By the way, you should ask me questions. Ask me as many questions as you want. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet, and go in all the social media outlets out there so that we can have a conversation. 2001 is when Cinzia, is when Paleo became 100% Cabernet Sauvignon. The very peculiar aspect, the very special aspect of Le Macchiole is the fact that this winery, located in Bolgheri, where the famous Sassicaia was born, the first super Tuscan ever invented, the wine that changed the world, which we'll talk about it actually, they are focusing on making 100% varietal wines. What does it mean? It means that instead of blending Cabernet, Merlot, and other stuff, they just produce something that is 100% that single variety. So with Paleo is Cabernet Franc. How many Cabernet Francs, 100%, I'm saying guys, 100% have you drunk? Not many, I'm sure. There is some stuff going on in the beautiful region of the Loire. Chinon wines, I love, they're so easy to drink and so complex at the same time. But here is a different style. There is more meat, more extraction for sure. You're right in front of the ocean, so as a result, there is more sunshine that is reflected on the vines. The vine loves the sun, loves the sunlight. And if you have a mirror like the sea that is reflecting more light, all the better for the vines. And as a matter of fact, Paleo, it's kind of funny. Like Paleo, all the wine lovers know that, you know, how great this wine has always been, but now people, even the winemakers, like the greatest winemakers, are actually checking Paleo out when they want to understand what does it mean to produce a pure Cab Franc. Because Cab Franc usually is actually blended with Cabernet Sauvignon on the left bank of Bordeaux, or with Merlot on the right bank. So it's usually a variety that is there just to help, not to be by itself. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is a wine you gotta try. What else I wanted to say about the winery? The first vine was set there in 1983. 89 is the first vintage of Paleo, but the beginning of Paleo was all about the Cabernet Sauvignon. Yes, I said it, like 90% of the wine was Cabernet Sauvignon. So the rest was like Merlot and Syrah and Cabernet Franc. Now, the next few wines that we're gonna taste with you, if you put down your comments and you let me know what you want me to taste as well in terms of cult wines, will be Scrio and Messorio, a pure 100% Syrah and a pure Merlot, still from Le Macchiole. Macchiole, to wrap it up, is a wonderful little, actually medium-sized winery, 25 hectares, all organic, set on the south end of Bolgheri. I think I don't want to just talk too much about this because I think I said enough. Hopefully, let me check my notes for a second. Oh, you know what? Another couple of things. I was kidding. First, fermentation. The transformations of sugars into alcohol took place in concrete vats. Is there a difference there, Filippo? Yes, there is. Of course there is. If you ferment your wines in steel vats or oak vats or concrete vats or plastic vats, there is a huge difference. In this case, concrete adds up some oxygen, brightness of the fruit, and brightness of the color. Number two, what else is about this beautiful Paleo? The fact that Paleo doesn't have anything to do with paleo diet, okay, so stay away from it, is, if you want to have paleo diet, just go for it. But I'm saying Paleo, in this case, is the name of a Tuscan herb, like wild herb. That's it. What else? Casanuova, Madonnina, Puntone, and Vignone. These are the 4 vineyards from which the Cabernet Franc of this 2016 Paleo came from. From Radio Cult Wine Show, guys, this is all from Le Macchiole Winery and your host, Filippo Bartolotta. Please follow me. I will follow you. I follow you, Dixie baby. Cheers to everyone.